That's exactly what this is. Well, speaking of that, today we kind of decided to, on a whim, do an outdoor podcast episode.
Yeah.
And what better place than the top of the world here in Midway, Heber, Utah, which is where the shop is. It's actually in Heber, but we're in Midway right now, which they're just neighboring cities. We're 5 minutes away from the shop. So we came up to Memorial Hill, which is where every veteran from the earliest wars going back 150 years ago, all their names are on the memoriam over here.
And you were just telling me your grandfather's name's over there, huh?
Yeah, Ross Wilson. He served in the Army in World War II. Grew up here in Midway. My great-grandfather built a house here in Midway. So even though I've only been here for 10 years, this is definitely where part of my heart is, and certainly that side of the family. The house was sold in 1987. There were 12 kids in a house about the size of your truck, so a little bit different back then.
Packed like a can of sardines.
Oh, yeah, to say the least. So
Oh, man.
we're actually really close to the house, and it's cool to be up here and know that his name is here for, the service he did. And, of course, we'll have to show it on the camera after. There's all the America 250 flags,
Yep.
which is really cool, celebrating that. So,
Yeah, it's really neat. I really like it up here. I haven't been up here since I was a kid, but we've got the Marines, the Air Force. We even got the Space Force flag up here. We'll capture a bunch of this and have it as the intro to this video, or maybe the exit to the video.
I love that Space Force is now part of it. Feels like we're now entering like Star Wars, Star Trek as part of.
Oh, yeah. A new frontier.
Yeah. IWC, obviously one of the highest end watch brands. They just came out at Watch and Wonders with a space watch.
Really?
So you've got the moon watch that is Omega's big thing.
Yep.
And then IWC, I guess, wanted to join that party. So maybe you could cut to a shot of that watch. It's super cool. But yeah, IWC is now moving into space with their watches.
Whew. So I was just looking up at those flags. Out of the watches we've brought here today, let's name one for each branch of the military, huh?
Yeah.
So first off, we're going to go with the Space Force. And what out of we got? This would have to be the Space Force one.
Yeah, let's go with that. That's a ball watch. You know about that one.
Yes, that is a beautiful ball watch. That's the closest we can get to a Space Force watch.
Yeah.
With the ones we picked. We picked more outdoorsy watches today since we were going outdoors, brought the bikes and everything to go have some fun. Next off is our Marines.
Hoorah.
And I'm going to say they have to have a G-Shock because anything else they would break.
That's perfect. I forgot we brought that one.
Yeah. I got a couple buddies that are Marines, and yeah, the only watch they can have is a G-Shock.
Caden, let's talk about G-Shock motivation. I know you didn't plan on letting this cat out of the bag. We'll just let it out a little bit. You do the G-Shock Mafia.
Yep, G-Shock Mafia, represent. Drop it down in the comments.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about G-Shock Mafia, what that's all about, and kind of tease the G-Shock motivation and the project you're thinking of with that.
So G-Shock Mafia, as a little refresher to new viewers or people who don't know, G-Shock Mafia started as like a little funny thing for being an outlaw of having a AP Royal Oak looking G-Shock.
Yeah.
And we had been talking about, well, the word mafia and everything makes itself seem more like a gang thing.
Yeah.
So a part of the G-Shock Mafia I've been trying to figure out, like, me, I'm always trying to motivate you and anybody around me. And I'm thinking about maybe bringing it into GSM and having it as G-Shock motivation. And how I'm tying all that together is I want to be rugged, reliable, and dependable just like a G-Shock. I want people to look at me and be like, man, that dude whatever you throw at him, he just takes and keeps on going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That dude is indestructible, no stopping him. And that's what G-Shocks are. So, still ironing out all the details, but I'd like to do a motivational part of the G-Shock Mafia that we can all collaborate and tag each other in and work on becoming our most best, reliable, strong selves.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the thing you were saying, that what's the movement in G-Shock? Well, I'm the movement in G-Shock. You know what it don't have a Swiss movement. It don't have a German movement. It doesn't have a Japanese movement.
It's got the Caden the red movement.
It's got the red movement, man. It's got the G-Shock Mafia movement. GSM movement in it.
Yeah.
It's got the movement that you put in while wearing the watch.
I love that concept. When you brought it up the other day, you said I brought it up. You did. You said, what's the movement in G-Shock? And it caused me to stop and think for a minute. Like, I don't know what's under the hood there. And then you got the Mr. G, right? Within the G-Shock line. That's the really high end. That actually might have a movement. I haven't even looked into that. As we talk about every episode, to the chagrin of the Horological Society and many others, I don't think about the movements enough. I love how the watch looks, how it makes me feel. So I haven't even looked into what's in the Mr. G or the G-Shock, but yeah, I mean, it's a quartz digital watch.
Well, and I think it goes perfectly with the style and motion.
Yeah.
It's, what's your movement? Are you a bike rider? Are you a swimmer? Are you a hill climber? Like, what is your movement? What is your style and motion? You know what I mean? The G-Shock is just the way you tell time and tell everybody who you are. Rocking the golden red today. Classic GSM. You rocking the Eddie Van Halen black on
Silver.
Black and silver.
It's such a cool concept. I almost want you to like bleep out half of what we're saying so it doesn't get stolen. When you called and said, what's the movement in a G-Shock? And then we were chatting today. There's some good stuff there, Caden. Maybe we'll grab a new slogan. Like this idea of movement and watches, style for motion. I forget my own slogan. Style in motion.
Style in motion.
You always say the opposite, and I actually like yours a little bit better. Style for motion, style in motion. Kind of the both the same. But when you think about watch movements and what's going on to power that watch, well, what are you doing? What's the movement in your life? I love that you had that concept.
I just had an idea. You know the big milk campaign, Got Milk?
Yeah.
I want to do that same text and everything. Oh, I
Come
just
on
had
now.
it and I forgot. What was it? It was
It's not got movement.
no, it's not Got Movement. I said Got Milk and then I interrupted my own brain. I'm my movement.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. We can play around with that.
And then just have like a bunch of Photoshop photos of like Michael Jordan with the G-Shock.
Yeah. Well, I brought it up last week, and not a lot of people are going to know this name. Of course, our cycling crew will know it, guys into biking. But Tadej Pogačar is his name, and he's the best cyclist in the world right now. Some say the best ever. He's about to win his 5th Tour de France, and Richard Mille does a watch for him.
Yeah.
It's the coolest watch I've ever seen.
That
I want
thing
one.
is so sweet.
I want one desperately. I just don't have $988,000.
Yeah.
But seeing him wear that, like the other day, I did a climb on my road bike, wore my favorite watch, and of course I thought I was Tadej Pogačar.
Yep.
Right? Just like when we talk about the James Bond Omega, when you wear that, you feel like you are James Bond. So this idea of what's your movement and what watch kind of encapsulates that. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but
Encapsulates.
yeah,
Yeah.
this ain't no educational podcast.
Now, if you came to learn some words, I could teach you some words your mom doesn't want you to know about. But
Yeah, we've got that education going. But when you think of these G-Shocks and the movement that you have and what it represents, obviously that color, that style represents something for you.
oh yeah, there's a lot of people who won't wear gold,
Yeah.
and I'm learning that, and that blows my mind because I love wearing gold. I think even if it's not real gold, just the color. Oh, the color in the sunlight. Oh, just gleaming. They can see that down there, man.
That's right.
Oh, we got some visitors coming up, but so back on our service members.
Yeah,
Hey,
we got
thank you
stuck
for
at
your
Marines.
service.
Yeah.
So Marines, of course, they get a G-Shock. I'm thinking, what do you think, Navy?
No, Army.
It's the diver's watch.
Okay, now I feel like an idiot.
Because
And Jackie's going to kill me.
Hear me out. I'm thinking this one for the Navy. I'm thinking Navy Corpsmen. I'm thinking Navy SEALs. I'm thinking just your average Navy guy. You don't have to worry about the water getting it. You can rock it. It's got the camo. It's got the orange. Beautiful. I'm going to have a picture pop up. It's one of my favorite doxas, except for the doxa you posted today on Instagram.
Yeah.
That is phenomenal.
I need the Shark Hunter. I think it comes in at about $12K.
Oh, it's phenomenal. And then
Maybe
I'm
Jackie will hook me
thinking,
up.
I'm thinking this guy right here for the Army.
Yeah?
Tell me you couldn't see some Army Rangers rocking this thing, man.
Yeah, I'm going to let you finish these out. You've obviously got this dialed in.
I'm just spitballing, but I think this one's Army, dog. I don't know. It's just screaming Army to me.
That looks like the Arnie, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Seiko that
Yep.
he wears. I think it's in Commando or Predator,
Yeah.
but it looks like that. Yeah, that's Army. You're right.
And then, all right, who am I forgetting?
Air Force.
Air Force. Oh, we're forgetting the Air Force. Air Force is going to have this SWC. It just looks classy.
That is classy. I could see that maybe when they're out of the plane, but when they're in the bird, I was thinking this, because this one that you just pointed out for Army is perfect, but it's from Leica, which is definitely a pilot-style watch.
Okay, maybe we do, well,
What else do we bring?
I don't know. This is all we got. But I don't know. This Veyer might have to be the Air Force. I'm thinking
That
something
actually
classy.
Yeah, I like that. I agree with that.
Everybody I've met who was in the Air Force, shout out Dakota, they're classier dudes.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, they always have like the nicer stuff. They're always a little cleaner.
Well, we'll give them two then. The SWC Summit Watch Club and the Veyer.
Yeah, they got two options. All right, did we forget anybody? I'm looking up at the flags. We got the Navy, Marines, Army, Space Force, Air Force,
Coast Guard.
Coast Guard. Coast Guard.
The Coast Guard deserves the orange Doxa Sub 300. We just didn't bring it.
Oh,
It's the
that's
right
a good
color.
one.
It's meant for the water.
That's
we'll-
a good one.
We'll have you post that if you're up for it.
Yeah, I'll throw a photo right here of that one. Just got to remember to take a picture at the shop. And speaking of which, I hope y'all know that I had a hell of a day yesterday working out and being out in the hot sun. I have Norwegian blood in me. I ain't made for the sun. It was 108 yesterday. We're climbing up to 100 right now, and you got me out in the sun. So I want y'all to know this is a special podcast because I am perspirating. This is the first time Jen's ever seen me in shorts. But I was like, you know what? I'm not wearing jeans today. It's too hot.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we're going to offend some of the viewers in our shorts. And you got nice legs. Mine aren't all that hot.
Dog, the first couple episodes, it was my shoes. What are you wearing? Those are like some leather loaf slippers.
I was going to wear my smoking jacket with the loafers, but
A smoking jacket out here would be so good. You'd be so dead, but it'd be so good.
For our Christmas episode, I'll do red, you do green silk smoking jackets.
Oh no, I want a purple one.
We'll do purple, like half, right?
I bet I could make one out of Crown Royal bags.
That's classy.
That'd be nice.
No, I just picked these up the other day. I just wanted something more comfortable around the shop. Sometimes sitting in there for 8 hours, you want to be a little bit more comfortable. So I picked up some slide slippers. I don't know what they are. Penny loafer. But yeah.
That's why I went back to the Air Force Ones, man. Those cowboy boots will wear on you after 30 years of wearing them every day.
We've had some decent shoes. Cowboy boots. You had ostrich skin, right?
Yep.
Then you got your orange Air Force Ones. I think I had my pillow slippers last week.
Dude, I can't get over those footsie sleeping bags.
Oh, they'd be hot
That's
today.
all it is a footsie sleeping bag.
Yeah, it's roasting up here.
Oh yeah.
But it's beautiful.
Hot.
I mean, you have 360-degree views up here. So to come talk about watches up here in Midway, pretty blessed.
It's fantastic up here. At the end of the podcast, I'll get some video of where we're at. Do some 360. Go to the memorial, do a video, get all those and everything. Shout out to the servicemen. I love the options we got picked out right here. Dude, I keep thinking I might have to get a Doxa. Might be my next watch.
It's my next watch. I should have one, but they sell very quickly in the shop. So every time I want to put my favorite one on, I realize I better leave it. But I'm going to save up for that golden black shark hunter. Those are kind of my colors.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. I think this one might be mine. And because I said that, it's going to sell.
That's fine. Keep saying it. And it's got that bronze around the bezel.
Dude, I can't get over it. See, and you say bronze, but it looks more like a rose gold.
Maybe it is. I don't
copper
know.
To me. And oh my God, I love it. And the orange markers for the minute, hour, and seconds. And the green and white with the camo. I mean, this thing's just phenomenal. And the camo NATO strap just pulls it all together so nicely. Did it come with the camo NATO strap, or
no,
did you do that?
No, that's extra. No, it came with that as a second option. The one that actually came in the box was, I don't know, again, Jackie's going to kill me for that and about 10 other things, but
that's okay.
It might have been
Jackie
orange.
Isn't watching.
That's probably true.
She won't see any of this unless we clip it and send it to her, so I think we're in the clear.
She's busy. I mean, these reps, so she's the rep for Doxa watches. I love all the reps. Jackie's extra fun, mostly because she gives me a really hard time because I do a lot of stupid things, but she's great. All these reps that we have are great. It's part of the fun of doing the shop and having these brands. So shout out to the watch reps. They travel all over the country. They're trying to build these cool brands. And to have Doxa here in Heber, here in Utah, Summit Watch Club is the only authorized dealer in the state.
Yeah.
And outside of Denver, the only dealer in a few surrounding states. So the fact that Jackie and Doxa gave us a chance to do that is pretty unique and not forgotten.
That's so cool. And they're such good people over there.
Yeah.
And they're making fantastic pieces. It took me a little bit to warm up to the shape of the Doxa.
Yeah.
But now I am obsessed with the look of it.
Talk about that for a second, Caden. Like, I wasn't into G-Shocks. Now I love them. I didn't like the Custos watches when they first came in. Now I really want one. I didn't love the Doxa shape. I used to see them online. I thought they were cool, and I liked them because they were different than what you see. But once we got them in person, I fell in love with those. What do you think happens? Why is it so easy to fall in love with watches or certain watches once you see them?
Well, I think the biggest thing, especially with something like watches, is it's something we grow up knowing. And we grow up knowing a specific look. Like, nobody has ever looked at a Rolex and been like, I don't like the way it looks. Because we all know what a Rolex looks like.
Yeah.
It's in movies, it's in books, it's on people's wrists. It's a common thing to see. Now, when you see something that you haven't seen before, you're like, I don't know if I like that. I think a good representation of that is the Cybertruck. The Tesla Cybertruck.
Go on, you can convince me. Maybe.
I mean, I don't know if I can convince you to like it, but I can convince you that the reason you instantly don't like it is because it looks weird.
Unfamiliar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something you're not used to. You've never seen that out on the road. So when this giant refrigerator comes hauling past you, you're like, what in the hell was that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same thing with the DeLorean. People hated the DeLorean when it came out.
Not I, but I get it.
But now it's so well known, and you've seen it so many times, that it no longer has that weird shock factor of what is that. It's the same thing like when you're at your house and you see a bug on the floor and you're like, what is that bug? You're like, I just need to kill this thing and get it out of my house. I don't know what it is. And then come to find out, completely harmless bug, and you had just never heard of it before, and you're like, I mean, I still want him out of my house, but I don't know if I should have killed him the way I did.
Yeah.
But it's unfamiliarity. Unfamiliar is something you don't know. It's the fear of the unknown.
Try that word again.
I ain't even gonna try. But I think you get a similar thing with cars, watches, anything that you're super accustomed to looking at and seeing. You see it done differently, and some people instantly go, I love that. And a lot of people, including myself, it takes a minute to understand why I like it, why it works.
Yeah, I mean, your bike, we should have you pull it out. I know it's your favorite thing right now, but that bike was, I mean, when you got that the other day, you know, thanks to the guys at Switchback, right? Like, such cool guys, hooked you up with this cool bike. Like, that was not a color that you had seen. That was not a style that you had seen, and now you love it.
Oh, yeah. And now I can't stop looking at bikes. And, of course, my first bike had to be a, what is that brand called? Starts with an S?
Schwinn?
No, it's not. My other bike's a Schwinn.
Oh.
This one's stylized.
Oh, Specialized.
Specialized.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I really like the look of these Specialized. Specialized are expensive, man.
Yeah.
I just got expensive taste.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, having a bike hobby, I ride a Specialized bike. It was a little bit more entry level, but you can quickly get up to 10,000 plus on bikes and even more. I mean, if you've got your dream bike, your dream watch, your dream truck, your dream boots, your dream gun, like, you're broke.
Yeah.
Forget your house.
Yeah.
And your kids.
Yeah.
Just your toys are out of money. But, I mean, every episode I bring this up, like this idea of watches as toys. I can't get over it. There's like a philosophy I'm trying to understand. I mean, we're doing an event at the shop on August 8th. And we've got 3 or 4 guys bringing their watch collections in. A couple of them have over 200.
Yeah.
And they can't stop. What is it that we keep buying more bikes, more guns, more watches, whatever the thing is, more boots, more t-shirts? There's something that fascinates me about this, whether it's fashion, not that I have fashion sense, but I like the idea. Of course, watches go along with that, bikes, all these things. I mean, we just went shooting guns. We probably had 15 guns out, same caliber on some of them.
Yep.
I'm just fascinated by this idea. Is it that we're trying to express ourselves constantly, trying to understand ourselves, and you can understand yourself by a watch that you wear? Oh, wait a minute, I am a tactical guy. I am tough. Or no, I'm a gentleman. I'm a dressy guy. So I've got a dressy watch, and I'm going to go to the opera tonight. Like, what do these things represent and mean? I'm very interested in it.
I think a big part is we're all multifaceted, and we need to have different things for different occasions. Like your bailout, if we're going on a weekend survival trip and we only have like a box of matches and a knife, that's not the knife you're bringing, right?
No, but look how cool that engraving is.
Yeah, I love
So that's I engraved a bike chain on it because it's super lightweight. So when I go biking, I don't want to be weighed down, even though I'm probably 30 pounds overweight, which is funny in like road biking, Caden. The whole idea is to be as light as possible.
Yeah.
So we all try and get really lightweight bikes, a lightweight tool, but then I'll go eat a bunch of Taco Bell and not lose weight there. But this is my cycling knife, and it just says there's something about it. It's probably the gold and black. I don't know. It's a little bit tactical, but I put a little touch of green. Kind of reminds me of the outdoors.
Yeah.
But this is my cycling mountain biking knife.
Yeah.
And I love that about it. But the color matters, the shape matters, all these little touches. And I don't know why. I just know this puts me in a mood to go ride my bike.
Well, it's having the equipment you assign to the specification.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my big thing is backpacks. That's my worst obsession.
Yeah, I think
is
you brought
bags.
12 today into the shop.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with bags, but every single bag has its own little purpose. And that's the same thing with watches. Like, I keep accidentally wearing my normal Zeit when I'm working on cars and going up in the mountains and everything,
Mm-hmm.
which is what I should be wearing my G-Shock for. But it's like we have these classifications that, oh, I only wear that to like super special events. That's my really nice, classy watch. That's what I wear to weddings and funerals and really nice like dinners with the wife, you know what I mean? And then you have your beaters and your trashers, and then your outdoors. It's having like a classification and almost like an outfit, like the right gear. I don't know if you were the same, but one of my favorite parts about movies, like especially action movies, is when they're like, all right, let's get suited up, and everybody's grabbing their guns and their vests and their helmets and getting suited up to go to battle, or the knights are putting on their armor and sharpening their swords. It almost feels like that in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're going to go out on the bike, you're grabbing that knife.
Yeah.
You're putting on your biking shoes. You're putting on comfortable clothes to wear for biking. You're grabbing that water bottle that fits your bike. You have the special place to have everything. Like when I go to buy a watch, I'm not just thinking, oh, that's a nice watch to wear. I'm thinking, what is the circumstances that I'm going to be wearing that watch?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's exactly how I think. And I think a lot of the customers that come in the shop think that way. I had this one customer who's way cool. I hope to see him again soon. He bought a Doxa watch, flew to Florida, caught a big old fish, sent me a picture of the fish and the watch, and he was thrilled.
Oh, that's sweet.
He was thrilled. Like, that watch represented going fishing.
Yep.
And I think some people get that and others may not, but eventually everyone does, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny to watch guys come in, and men and women come into the shop. Oh, what's this brand? Or why does that cost this much? Or I don't get it. And then they'll come back in 2 weeks later, and they're looking again. Where's that turquoise watch you had? Or where's that, tactical watch you had, whatever. So there's really something inside of us that we want to get outside of us.
Yeah.
And I think we do that through fashion, through our clothes, boots, and for sure watches. I'll sometimes wear 3 watches in a day, not at once like you, Caden, but I'll swap because my mood will literally change to where I will right now I'm watching the Tour de France, and I'll have one watch on, but then it will show a couple riders wearing their watch that looks different. I'll go slap on a watch that looks like that. So they're just really cool expressions of, like you said, the different facets of our personality, things that we want to express. What you got there? You can't take your eyes off that.
I don't know, this ball out in the light. I don't even know what model it is. It's silver and silver. And I don't know, out in the sun, this thing is looking nice, man. It's got the shinies I like.
It's weird in the shop. It's so dark, and everyone always says this should be a cigar lounge. And you get the watches outside, and they look different. So
They do.
we're gonna have to put a table outside and let people really see what the watches look like.
Yeah, some of these you just have to see outside, and some of these you have to see in the dark. Like that normal Zeit, I think the night I took it home, I sent you a picture in my driveway.
Yeah.
When I got home, because the whole way home I'm sitting there driving, and it's like I have a little glow radar, like, you know, in the old movies, like the green radar on a submarine.
Yeah.
I feel like I had that on my wrist.
Yeah.
It was just glowing, and still, like, that thing glows like no other. Like, it's definitely not as much as the tritium on like a ball watch, but having the entire face glow that bright in the dark, like, I was wearing it the one night, go out there to check on my dogs, and I see myself in the reflection of my window, and there's just like a green ball floating around me, and I'm moving my arm.
You thought you had a ghost there.
Yeah, man. Casper was saying what's up to me. Like, I don't know. It's so cool to have that. And now I think about, like, if we're going to do something in the dark, right?
Yeah.
If we're going out to a movie in the park, and they're going to put it out on the projector, and we all get our folding chairs and sit on the hill, that's the watch I wear.
Yeah.
Because now that's like my little pop in the dark. You might not be able to see me, the colors I'm wearing, my tattoos and everything. You won't get to see my style in the dark. I'm just a dark figure with a big green dot on me.
Hey, you better say what up to Freddie for sending you one.
Yeah, shout out to Freddie. Got to chat with him a little bit, sending me out a watch to check out and do a full review on. Something about those normal Zeits, man. I just cannot get enough of it.
Yeah, I need to wear one. I may take that black one and put that camo strap on it. Talk about giving your own interpretation to a watch. I mean, they're designed after, and I know our friend commenting is going to murder me, designed after clock. Help me out, because you responded to him.
I know.
I said clock towers, and he said clock stations. We messed it up.
I can't remember what it's called now. You put me on the spot, and I completely forgot. I ended up doing a bunch of reading on it, and I read the entire thing because I asked Freddie to send me like anything he wanted me to talk about or highlight on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he just sent me a link to the website and what it says on the website, so I read it all. And I'm completely blanking on it right now.
That's all right.
But y'all also have to understand, I am baking like a baked potato right now.
Speaking of baked potato, we should go get one. I'm starving.
Ooh, that don't sound too bad, dog.
I thought we were doing sushi today, though, so.
Sushi might be the way to go. Some nice, cool sushi. Some soy sauce on it. Don't do the wasabi, though.
No, that's
actually,
not
I got a story for you. So the last time I went and got sushi there, I didn't realize, but my kid had dropped one of the sushis right on top of the entire thing of wasabi.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice, and I just picked it up with my chopstick,
it.
threw it in my mouth. And I tell you what, there is no worse feeling than getting hit with a whole dollar coin full of wasabi when you are not expecting wasabi.
And that hits different than a lot of hot sauces. That one really bites sharp.
Oh, I hate the taste of wasabi.
And it doesn't taste good, yeah.
I love hot sauce. You know me, man. I love hot sauce. I can't eat anything without a little kick to it. Wasabi ain't the way to go.
What is the way to go? What's your favorite hot sauce?
Oh, sriracha. I put it on everything.
Yeah.
Actually, so I just watched this whole video on the like history of sriracha and everything. And do you remember sriracha like back in the days? Like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
So have you noticed it tastes different now?
Yeah, yes, I agree with that.
So the reason is and this is to make a long story short, go check out the Fat Electrician. He does a full video on it. But the people who did the peppers in California, they ended up fucking them over.
Yeah.
And screwing up the business. So the farm that does the peppers is called Antwood Farms, I believe. Sriracha. And that's the original sriracha recipe. And I got some of that. Ooh. It hits. It is the best sriracha in the world.
I love it when I can tell you're about to drop the F-bomb and you don't.
Oh, yeah. I hold myself back, but...
You're allowed 2 per episode.
Oh, it's good, man.
I think you said 20 on the way over.
Yeah. 21. I had to hit the 21 with it.
Lucky number.
But no, man, it is so good. I got to get you a bottle. Once you do that...
I love that.
You won't go back. It's the Hoi Fong recipe, but it's the original peppers.
That's funny that you say that, because once I started thinking about it, what you were talking about, that hit me. Because I remember it being different. I used to eat it a ton back in D.C.
Yeah.
Just because we'd eat different places and the food wasn't always awesome, so you'd always go for the sriracha, and it tasted different. Yeah, and that's been a lot of years.
Yeah. Yeah, the Antwood Farms, I'll throw up a picture right here of the actual bottle. That is the sriracha to get. It's got a lot more kick to it. I won't lie, it kicks you a lot more, so you have to use a little bit less. But that's all right, because I go through those big bottles of the Hoi Fong. I go through that stuff like it's ketchup.
Yeah.
It's just all over. I'm sitting there just like covering my food for like 15 minutes.
Dude, it's all red.
After all the workouts I did yesterday, you know what I made? And I think it's my favorite meal of all time.
Okay, go ahead.
Homemade carne asada on the pan. Just get a good seasoning on it. Throw some salt, some pepper, some chili powder, little garlic, little onion powder. Just carne asada. And you cut it up into strips, and then you do some nice fluffy scrambled eggs. Hit it with some Mexican 5 cheese. Mix it all together like a protein bowl. Oh! Oh, it's so good. You throw some sriracha on it, man, that is the meal of champs.
That's actually the meal of champs, rather than like the donuts and crap I'm eating. That's actually like the meal of champs. You've got your eggs, you've got your protein. I can't talk about.
I throw a little green onions with the eggs too, and a little white onion. Oh, it is good. And if I have some, what is it called? Popeye spinach. I get some raw spinach, throw it in there. Man, that bowl right there will make you feel like Popeye.
Caden, when I was a kid, I did not like to eat my vegetables at all. And then I watched Popeye and saw him pop the spinach, the full can of spinach.
Uh-huh.
And I asked, it was my mom or my grandma, I asked her to take me and a friend or a brother down to the grocery store to buy cans of spinach. And I hated spinach and a lot of vegetables then, but I was ready to eat cans of spinach to look like Popeye.
Yep. Yeah, I did the same thing, but my mom took me to Subway, and I asked for spinach on my sandwich.
Hey, that was a good way to get kids to eat healthy back then.
Yeah. Subway was the way to go until everything came out about them, and then they jacked up the prices. I hate Subway for that. It used to be $5 footlong. You got to stick to that. Now it's like $18 to get a footlong sandwich.
Yeah.
And don't get me started about them delicious raspberry cheesecake cookies. Those are fantastic, but they cost too much now.
That's what I was telling you earlier when we were talking about sushi. You said it's like $15 a plate. Well, yeah, that's cheaper than Subway.
Yeah.
And Burger King.
That's crazy. But see, in my head, it's a sit-down place, and sit-down places are expensive.
Well, it's just because your drink's $3.50 and then your tip is $30.50.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go get some good food. We need to. Yeah. We need to get out of the sun. I know everyone probably loves these white, ugly legs, but they're about to be red.
I know. I'm so sunburned. I'm not even wearing my gold chain because I baked my neck this weekend fishing.
Yeah.
And out camping that I can't even wear my gold chain today. It hurts my neck so bad. And then riding the bike for 3 hours yesterday.
Well, we got to get you healed up so you can come on Thursday. And anyone's invited. Every Thursday we do a group ride with the guys at Switchback.
Yeah.
And a bunch of new people are coming out. It's way fun and way fast.
Yeah.
I could not keep up, but I know you said you could keep up. I know you've put the challenge out to Keegan Swenson, so.
I don't know if I can keep the speed up, but I can keep the pace up.
But if you were racing Keegan and there was your dream truck, which, what did you say today? That Ram? The
Probably.
T-Rex?
Well, my dream truck would still be a GMC, but it'd be really nice to have a Dodge TRX. That would be so much fun. And did you see the new Dodge that they're coming out with? I know you're not going to be excited about this.
No, I might be. I like Dodge.
But it's a single cab.
Oh, yeah.
With the Demon engine in it. I think it's the Demon or the Hellcat engine. It's like 900 horsepower. Single cab, squatted. Oh,
that's a drag race vehicle. That's not a truck.
That's a fantastic truck. That's going to get you and your camper to the next trailer park in 35 minutes flat, and it's like 100 miles away.
So if that truck was at the top of Guardsman's Pass here in Midway, you could beat Keegan to the top. Winner gets the truck.
Oh, yeah.
I'll buy a truck to see that happen.
I might kick him.
That's true.
You're a cool dude. I'm just playing, but if there's a truck on the line, I will get violent.
Speaking of cool dude,
what are the rules on? Is it like hockey rules?
Well, no. For this race, it's just may the strongest cyclist win. But I know you said that you can make it happen for certain things. A truck, briefcase of cash.
Yeah, but I'm delusional. Doesn't mean I always win. I just think I'll win. There's a very big distinguishing description. It's like you always hear the stories of the guys that walk up to UFC fighters at bars and they're like, "Oh, I could kick your ass," and then they get knocked out. Sadly, I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
For better or worse, I'm one of those people. I get delusional about certain things. Like, I don't think I can beat up a UFC fighter.
Except Connor.
Yeah, definitely Connor. Come on.
I love him.
Come on, throw me a kick. Throw me a kick, dog. Throw me a kick.
I love him.
Let's see your knee buckle.
Oh, you saw it, huh?
Oh, it was... I have not been that upset in a long time.
Yeah, and I like him. I like that guy. I mean, maybe he's a lot of talk, but he's so entertaining. I just like the guy. It was so sad to see that.
My favorite sayings of all time. But he has lost it. And if he would have just not done that, he would have gone down as one of the greatest fighters of all time. And now I don't think me or anybody will ever be able to erase the thought of him doing a jump kick, landing wrong, and popping his knee out.
But here's my theory, and trust me, I've gone down the conspiracy rabbit hole as well on this. My theory is his knee was hurting before the fight.
Oh, for sure.
He still wanted to fight, but he wasn't going to be able to stand and fight. So what did he do? He decided to go for broke. So if you come flying out with a kick, knock the guy down, you're able to get the victory, where otherwise you had no chance. He had about 10 seconds before that knee was in trouble.
Well,
so
yeah,
I actually don't hate the move.
But this is real life, not the Karate Kid. You ain't doing no Karate Kid kick and winning the fight. This is a real ass fight. If you're injured, which I'm pretty sure he was, because if you look at every picture and video of him before that fight, he did not look happy.
No, that's why I think he had to go for broke. Because he could not stand there and fight with limping on a bad knee. See, there's been fights won
at that point you should call the fight, say, "Hey, I got injured during my camp. It was too late. Let's come back another time."
There was too much money. They couldn't cancel it. There was too much money for it.
They've canceled so many.
No, they couldn't do that one. I like what he did. I think that was his only chance. Jorge Masvidal delivered a knee to Ben Askren and won that fight. So it's happened before. Conor beat Jose Aldo with an immediate haymaker. So
yeah, but he's not the same Conor.
No, that's true.
He's not the same Conor. He's been riding around in boats doing cocaine and movies.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's probably why he did the fly kick. He said that's the only chance.
Yeah, and what my wish is that he would have been like, hey, I'm not in the right place to to fight. Let me train up and heal up. And if I'm healed, I'll give you guys the fight you deserve. I'm Conor McGregor. You guys deserve me at my prime, at my best.
He probably knows he's never going to be at his best. These are just money grabs anymore. Maybe not. He's got a bunch of cash. But
see, and the money grab with Floyd made sense. This one as a money grab, if that's all it was, will just piss me off. Because I probably shouldn't say this on the internet, but I did not pay to watch that fight. Thank everything I didn't pay to watch that fight. If I paid to watch that, you paid to watch that fight?
I didn't mind it. I think that was the only chance he had. And I like that more than these guys that come out and try and play conservative the whole time. That was at least exciting. He came out with a flying kick.
For like 10 seconds it was exciting.
I know, but if it landed, we'd be saying it was the greatest moment. Or if it didn't land, but they kept fighting, maybe he would have made something happen. I'm fine with it. And I think they'll probably, I think he's probably done.
See, I care less about, and I know this is a very unpopular opinion, I care less about the exciting part. Some of my favorite parts in MMA is the grappling. I love it. And everybody, just stand up and punch each other. I love the technicality of grappling and seeing them wrestle each other and see who can be the best. I think about it in a real life fighting scenario. Who would win? Yeah, if you get a knockout, you're probably going to be the victor. But also, if you choke a dude unconscious, if there were no refs around and this was a serious problem, nothing's stopping you from holding it for an extra 60 seconds, and then that dude doesn't have a chance to fight again. So it has just as much importance in the grappling to me as the punching, but everybody just wants to see the punching.
Yeah, I get it.
And I tell people just go watch old Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali's for that.
Yeah.
Those are great punching, great moving. And actually, we got some great boxers coming up, too, now that I've been seeing. Mm-hmm. I think boxing's going to make a real big comeback.
I think it could. I think it has been a little bit, even with this silly Jake Paul stuff. At least it's putting some attention on it.
I think Jake Paul and Logan Paul and all the YouTube boxing fights really have, re-energized people for the sport of boxing, and I think they've done a great job of that.
Yeah.
And now Jake Paul's wearing a Cousteau, so Jake Paul, open invite to come on the Summit Watch Club podcast.
I'm sure he can't wait.
And you know what? If you come on the podcast, I'll fight you.
Say that again. I like this. Here
Jake
on top
Paul,
of Memorial Hill.
If you come up and do the podcast, I'll fight you. I have no money to fight you, but I can talk all the smack in the world, and I can make this a very exciting thing. If you want to make some money, I can make this interesting. And if you don't want to fight, I'd still love to have you on the podcast. Talk about some Cousteaus.
There we go.
But if you're looking for a big old Viking motherfucker, I almost said it. I didn't.
That's all right. You mumbled it. We're good.
I think that was number 3. But come on, have a good time, and if you want to box with your boy, let's box, dog.
I love this. On top, forget the White House. This will be on top of Memorial Hill. No cage, so you guys can throw each other off the side if you need.
Let's do it. See, bring Logan on. I'll take on Logan and Jake. Logan can do a giant jumping off one of them big old pillars onto me. Well, you can try, because this won't be no WWE. I don't think shit. This is going to be a real cheers.
I love how we took watches into fighting Jake Paul, but hey, he wore that Cousteaus.
Yeah.
And Connor has an awesome watch collection.
Yes, he does.
One of my favorite watch moments, and I'm going to end here because I'm going to be thrashed red. So this is my last thought, and then you can bring us home. One of my favorite watch moments, because Conor McGregor is such a proud Irishman, which I love that. I think we should be proud of where we're from.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a proud Irishman, and nothing says Ireland, in my opinion, more than green, emerald green, and gold.
Yeah.
And he had a gold and emerald green, I think it was a Submariner
Yep.
Rolex. He wore it after a fight. There was just something about that I thought, that is the perfect fit for a watch. Conor McGregor from Ireland, gold, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow that the leprechauns leave there, filled with emeralds. I love it. That was a favorite watch moment of mine. Take us home with one of your favorite watch moments, Caden. Similar to that.
Oh. I don't know. It'll probably be Leonardo DiCaprio wearing the Breitling Chrono Avenger.
What's
That's
the movie again?
first. That's Blood Diamond.
Okay.
And for some reason in that movie, that watch just sticks out. And it's still a watch I want to this day. And it's so cool. His gun setup, his storyline, the way they do the story, everything about that movie I love. And the watch is fantastic in that movie.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us on Memorial Hill. Video after, so you guys can see all this beauty that we're seeing. And Jim, thanks for having a good time up here with me. And we'll see y'all in the next one.